There's nothing like the view of Tokyo, and the SkyTree's literally on another level. Today I'll show you what's special about it. We'll have lots of tips along the way, including whether you need to book in advance, whether it's worth getting a ticket for the upper deck, and how to get there. We'd spent the day in Akihabara, so we're taking the metro to Oshiage Station via Asakusa, which takes about 15 minutes. SkyTree Town Market. There's a mall around the base of the SkyTree called Solamachi, which means Sky Town. Wow, there it is. That is crazy to look up at. I'm going to walk into someone. Even though I've been there before, it's still an impressive sight. The scale really doesn't come across on camera. Yeah.
It is 6 o'clock.
Oh look, there's a mascot over there. There's no queue at all. Wow. Our ticket's at 6 p.m. The mascots are at the ticket desk. If you've bought your tickets online, you can use the red machines to get your physical tickets, and if you need to buy tickets, you use the blue machines. I bought mine online, so I could use the red ones, but they directed me to the people at the counter as the machines were all busy at the time. So they scanned my QR code, and here's the actual tickets. At the moment, it's 6 o'clock on a Monday. It is a cloudy day, and it's forecast for rain this evening, so I don't know if that's made a difference, but there's no queue at all. Ticket availability was really good. These are the things you can't take up to the observation decks. No tripods. I don't think you'd really take any of the other stuff up with you. Oh, no goldfish. Oh, that's a shame. And no drinks. What did that say? Something about a sealable lid.
Yeah, no open containers probably.
No suitcases. First we're going up to the Tembo Deck, which is floor 350. That's the lower one of the two in our combination ticket. The lift takes 50 seconds to go up to 350 meters. That's fast. It didn't feel like it was travelling that fast, but my ears did pop actually. There's a stamp at the top of the SkyTree. There's two stamps. There's a special one for the 13th anniversary. There we are, they both got the SkyTree mascot. There's two decks at the SkyTree, the 350 metre deck and the 450 metre deck. We've got a ticket for both so we can compare and see if it's worth doing both of them. When you take the lift up, first you go up to the 350 metre level, and then from there you can go up to the 450 metre level. Let's have a look at the view. Everything looks so tiny down there. It's a long way down. We're looking southeast at the moment, so that's away from the main city of Tokyo. So not much to recognise this way. You can see the river though. These are wish ribbons. People are writing their wishes on ribbons and leaving them here. You can get the ribbons from a gachapon machine. You can go all the way around the deck. I wonder what the well hole is. And then this is where you go to the upper floor. And there are bathrooms up here. And a cafe. We're looking southwest here. You can see a little, what would that be? Sensoji? There's a temple with a pagoda down there. No, it can't be Sensoji. Can you see that temple and pagoda down there? They look really cute. When you look at the view of Tokyo, it's interesting to see the collections of skyscrapers in the main areas and work out which is which. Would that be Shimbashi and Shiodome? Look, the Asahi buildings down there with the golden coop. Oh, the lights are starting to come on. We came in at 6 p.m. and sunsets at 6:50 p.m. today. You can see Tokyo Dome over there and all the skyscrapers of the various parts of the city. There's Sensoji, and you can see the pagoda and all the trees of the gardens.
Is that Ikebukuro?
Maybe. There's more Conan stamps up the SkyTree. There's a quiz stamp rally. I'm just going to collect it in my book.
I think they're the same.
Oh, they are. I put it in the corner because I thought there were two different stamps. Oh well. On that picture, it's harder to see the clumps of skyscrapers than it is in real life. Oh, there's a ticket machine up here if you decide you want to upgrade your ticket now you're up here and go to the upper deck. It's coming up to sunset and lots of people are staking out their places around the edge so they've got a view as it gets dark. I like the view at the moment because you can still see the details of all the buildings around, but the lights are starting to come on and make it look more magical. Nighttime views are really nice as well, but you can't see all the buildings as well in the dark. It's the 13th anniversary of the SkyTree. We were just saying when I first came to Japan in 2010, this wasn't open yet. It was still being built at that time. Here's the menu for the cafe. You can get SkyTree soft serve ice cream, pineapple cocktail, lemon lychee cocktail. This must be a seasonal item, the colourful hydrangea float for rainy season. Oh, and you can order on your phone. As well as drinks, there's a few snacks. Nuts, donuts, fried chicken, corn dogs, and tortilla chips. It's good they've got allergy information on there too.
Tortilla chips to improve your eyes. They're spewing at the SkyTree.
I try and eat tortilla chips because I have thin retina, and I read that tortilla chips contain corn, which contains lutein, which is good for your retina, so healthy for me to eat. And they'll improve my view of the SkyTree. The SkyTree is just one of many observation decks in Tokyo. There's videos about some of the other ones on my channel, including Shibuya Sky, and I'll also have a video comparing the different observation decks in Tokyo to help you choose which is best for you to go to. That'll be coming soon, so subscribe if you want to catch it. Either way, the SkyTree is the tallest observation deck in Tokyo, so this view is quite literally on another level. Now let's go up to the upper level, which is 100 meters higher than this one. I think this one seems pretty high already. I have been to the SkyTree before, 10 years ago in 2015. There's a very old video on my channel, a very shaky one on my old camera. But this is the first time I've been up to the upper deck. So let's see what it's like. Spoilers. Are you enjoying this, Phil? So this deck's a little bit less spacious. It looks like it's built in a ring going all the way around. Phil's not keen on heights. This is a great place to come. Right, you can look right down. It looks a bit misty up here. Do you think? Oh, it is clouds going by.
Yeah.
You can see them moving. That's so weird. So the view up here is a bit more obstructed than downstairs. You've got all these window frames in the way, but I think that looks worse on the camera than it does in real life. It's so weird that we're at cloud level here. You can see the clouds are in the way of seeing Shinjuku over there. The walkway is actually going around in a spiral, so as you continue round, we'll be going up a bit higher. We came at this time of day so we could see the view with the lights on, the daylight still on. And then as it gets dark towards sunset, about 50 minutes after our ticket time, we can see the nighttime view as well. And I love it just right about now when the lights start coming on. Here's a guide to what you can see. I don't think we can see the Minami Alps, the South Alps at the moment, or Mount Fuji, but if it was a clearer day, you might be able to. At the moment there's a collab with the anime detective Conan. They do change their collabs every so often, so this might not be here when you come along. The SkyTree is the tallest tower in the world, and it's the third tallest structure behind the Merdeka and the Burj Khalifa. It's 7 minutes till sunset now. We figured we'd come up to the higher deck because fewer people have the combination ticket, so there might be fewer people up here. With these rails, it's actually a better view if you crouch down. I think this is the best observation deck for marvelling at how huge Tokyo is, because it's nothing but city and buildings going on for as far as you can see in every direction, which is really quite amazing. Somewhere like Shibuya Sky is better for recognising sites that you know because they're closer to you, so you can see them in more detail. For me, coming here in June, it was quite easy to get tickets. Availability was really good. It's not really the off season, but it's not peak season either at the moment. So unless you're coming at a peak time, you can be flexible. Don't buy your tickets too far in advance till you know the weather forecast. Then you can come on a clear day and see a lot more. Although today on a rainy day it's not bad, you just can't see things in the distance very clearly. The city sort of fades off into cloud in the distance. You can see the ticket availability online on the official website. If you just start going through the booking process, you can see which times are available, so you know whether you need to buy your tickets yet or not. We only had a choice of a couple of days we could come along here, so we've chosen the least rainy day, but at least I get to show you what it's like when it's not completely clear. On a clearer day, you would be able to see Tokyo Disney out this direction. I did see it when I was here before, but it's way too cloudy today. Oh look, there's a cloud there. We're above the clouds. That was a mistake. We just spent all our time on this part. And in this section, they do have taller windows that are less obstructed. Let's continue up. There's much less space in this section though. Everyone's around the edge. This part's squishy, so you can lean on it and enjoy the view. If you can get a space, that is. You can really see the clouds on this side on this rainy day. It's so weird. Up there you can see the lights coming on, which are the lights on the outside of the SkyTree that revolve around. We've come back down to the floor below, the Tembo Deck, and everything on the ground does feel a little bit closer now. As Phil said, it feels like you're floating above everything on this level, and on the level above it's like you're really looking down at it. Up the stairs is the level where we first came in. You can see the ribbons up there, and this level's got the shop and the lift to exit. Once you're up here, you can freely go around as much as you like. No one's stopping you going up and down this staircase, and while entry is timed, you can stay as long as you like while you're up here. Both the day views and the night views are really good, so I don't think it matters when you come. Do whichever appeals to you the most. I'm not sure what that big Ferris wheel is in the distance. The Ferris wheel isn't in a diver anymore, so it's not that one. They've kept the lights fairly low, so on the whole, reflections on the glass aren't too bad. It says this old drawing from when Tokyo was known as Edo is the same view you get from the SkyTree. It is a bit different now. It actually feels slightly less busy on this level than the upper level, which isn't what I would have expected.
It's much wider, isn't it?
Yeah, this floor is much more spacious, so maybe that's why. Is it worth paying extra to go up the extra 100 meters? I'm not sure. The lower deck is very high anyway. That's plenty high enough. Maybe on a clear day, I don't know if you can see anything more. You're obviously much closer to all the buildings on the lower level, and the feeling, oh, someone's got a TV camera.
The whole production crew going.
What's going on here? On the upper level, it really feels like you're above everything looking down, whereas the angle's slightly different on this lower level, but you are still extremely high. It was interesting being at the same level as the clouds on this rainy day. That was something different to experience, which you don't see on the lower level. At the moment, it's 1,000 yen extra for the upper deck if you buy your ticket in advance, and there'll be more about tickets at the end. On the upper level, there were lots of photo spots for the Conan collaboration, so if whatever collabs on when you come along is one that you care about, if you go on the upper level, you'll be able to do more of them. This sign was downstairs as well before the ticket gates, and it tells you what you can and can't see today, and they have just updated it at 7 p.m. As always in Japan, a circle means yes and a cross means no, so you can decide whether it's worth going up before you get your ticket. There's a fancy restaurant up here as well with a dress code. I'm sure we won't be allowed in, and we've got conveyor belt sushi booked. We've just come down another level, and the sit-down cafes here. Looks like they've got more food down here. So the cafe upstairs only had a couple of snacks, and this one's got more meals and more cakes. SkyTree Parfait, you can get beer and wine, coffees, matcha lattes, melon cream soda, and they've got some special theme cafe items for the Conan collab.
I'm really not sure about the slice of plastic cheese on the rice.
Plastic cheese on rice, delicious. Oh wow, down here you can see the structure of the building going down. There is glass there. That's not a view for you if you don't like heights. On this lower floor on the way out, you can still see the view, but there are much fewer people here, so that might be a good tip. And you can always go back up if you want to. Here we go to the glass floor. Crowded on this glass floor area.
Go and jump on it.
I'm not scared. It doesn't scare me at all. We spent about an hour and 40 minutes there exploring both decks. The majority of things to do are on the lower deck. It's so weird looking up at the building there, so high up. You feel like you're falling backwards when you look at the top. You can see all the clouds around the top. What a view. I had to take a picture with the SkyTree card from my trip planning deck. I made this deck to help you plan your itinerary and get ideas for your trip. There's a card for each attraction. It's pocket sized, so each card has the essential information on the back that you'll need when you're in Japan. You can get it from cakeswithfaces.co.uk, and I ship to all countries worldwide. Let's have a quick look at what's in Solamachi shopping mall. There's a Kirby cafe. It's a store and takeaway cafe. Or is it just a store? I think it's just a store. I don't see any food. Oh no, here we are. They got some drinks. These are cute on the straws. And there's a Pokemon store here. But look at all those plushies over there. So many. While you're here for the SkyTree, don't miss the food sample shop in the SkyTree Mall. They've got key rings of different foods that are so realistic. Some of them are only 880 yen, and they've even got bowls of noodles that are about 2,200 yen. I don't know what I'd do with them, but they are really cool. What is with this Pizza Hut and a giant melon pan? I bought this takoyaki one for Phil from London when I went to the food samples exhibition at Japan House. Just outside the SkyTree is the world's largest conveyor belt sushi restaurant, Kura Sushi at the SkyTree, which is where we're going for dinner. We've got a reservation. We're running a couple of minutes late because we were taking so many pictures up the SkyTree. Hopefully it'll be all right. Here it is, the world's largest conveyor belt sushi restaurant, Kura Sushi at the SkyTree. Those coloured lanterns look really cool. So, is the SkyTree a must-do? I think while you're in Tokyo, an observation deck is a must-do. Seeing the view for yourself in person is like nothing else. It really gives you a sense of how huge Tokyo is. I'd say it doesn't have to be the SkyTree, pick whichever one appeals to you most. I'll have a video coming up comparing them all. Here's how to get to the SkyTree. It's right by Tokyo SkyTree station on the Tobu line from Asakusa, or Oshiage station, which is directly connected to Soramachi shopping mall. The ticket counter's on the 4th floor, just follow signs to the SkyTree. You can also walk there over the river from Asakusa. It's about a 20-minute walk from the Sensoji temple. Bear in mind the SkyTree is on the edge of central Tokyo, so it takes about half an hour to get there on the train from Shinjuku, or 20 to 30 minutes from Tokyo Station. I bought my tickets on the official website in the afternoon before I went, and it gave me a QR code to pick up the tickets when we got there. There's a small discount if you buy your tickets the day before or earlier. There are also packages that include the planetarium or the aquarium at the SkyTree, or Small Worlds Tokyo or Team Lab Planets, which I also have videos about. Those ticket packages give you a small discount. The official website tells you when it's quietest and recommends weekday evenings after 8 PM as the least crowded time. It's open until 10 PM. I went slightly earlier than that and left before 8. Tell me in the comments if you've been to the SkyTree, what did you think of it? And I'll be back with more Japan videos next Thursday.